Welcome in, everyone, to the show after the show as Stephanie McMahon continuously shakes the ropes in furious anger. Much like the Ultimate Warrior would do, Stephanie McMahon just going batty ape shit over there. Welcome into the show after the show. It's the Survivor Series 2014 review as Stephanie throws a tantrum. Told you so! Told you so, Sting people out there! Boy, do we look like awesome people tonight.
Oh, man. Oh my God. It happened, and it happened in the best possible way.
It happened exactly kind of how I was thinking it was going to happen, which was weird because actually what they did all night was make me think, oh, maybe this isn't happening. They really,
right?
Somehow they convinced me that what I thought was happening wasn't going to happen, even though I knew.
Oh, my fucking God.
Amazing stuff. So, wow, where do we start? Well, let's forget everything else. Layla sucks. I think she should be fired. I mean,
that whole fucking Divas match should all be fired. All 8 of them. Fire them all.
I don't agree with all of them. I definitely think that a couple of them.
Key Page.
Yeah, there might even be another one, maybe. But yeah, they were bad. But no, Layla has. You got to be. People are trying to make it in this business, and that girl's in a match. I mean, I want to throw up on myself. She's terrible.
Emma looked really, really bad too. In a match of horribleness, she stood out to me as really bad as well.
I always think she looks bad, to be honest.
Yeah.
And her stupid dance.
That was bad.
Hey, my only thing with the Sting, with Sting showing up, which we thought he would, but my thing about it is his music was so bizarre.
The music, yeah.
It was like, what is going on? Yeah, I mean,
I was not expecting that music. Yeah, that was weird, but still, didn't matter.
It didn't matter that much, but it was a little bizarre. They paid for it in the commercials for the video game. I don't understand.
Yeah. And it's on their own network too. So yeah, I didn't understand why not use the music. But hey, if that's the only gripe we can come up with about having Sting come in, that's okay.
Yeah. He's finally there, everybody, and we good thing he was, because I was kind of like, obviously I was telling everybody, it's going to happen, I think.
Yeah.
But you were like, it's happening. He's there.
Yeah, I put my shit on the line all week on my channel.
I was like, I was actually starting to think like he wasn't going to show up tonight, and if he wasn't, I was gonna play the clip of you over and over again saying he's coming back tonight.
Yeah, it was burying me. It would have buried me.
I would have just gone off. It would have been really funny. But we didn't have to do that, fortunately, for your sake and my sake and everyone's sake. We would have looked.
Oh man,
we would have looked ugly here.
Holy shit!
So Sting didn't, but I think he got the call out of nowhere. To be honest, I almost feel like they didn't even tell him tonight was the night. Like they told him like a week ago. Like, guess what?
Yeah.
Here's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Also, but we're not the only. Everybody really and their mothers was putting themselves on the line as far as the Sting stuff goes. I have a weird mathematical equation that I run to, which is, that source who's always right says it. That guy who never says anything unless it's true said something. And then these other places that don't usually talk about anything or come bringing it up. It was like, okay, I'm doing the math on, I think this is 2 + 2 = 4, which to me was that Sting was coming back. Guys, thanks for tuning in. YouTube.com/Joe Cronin Show. Going live from a different channel tonight, Spectrum Gaming 617, because we have a 6-month ban on YouTube. Also coming to you live. Fucking hair in my mouth. Coming to you live on Twitch and on Ustream as well, and JoeCroninShow.com. Thanks for being here. Thanks to Mr. Andrew Rojas.
Rojas. You gotta roll the R's.
Rojas. For making the Survivor Series background that I have here. Maybe you should have Sting's face eating Triple H's heart. Triple H has been doing a great job. What's up, Wrestle Ghost? Most of you blind sheep don't actually know that Triple H sacks WWE off the show. What? Faces? What? I don't know what is he saying? I have no idea. By the way,
that means.
Fuck that, dude. And we're gonna take your phone calls in a minute here. 339-226-6610. How about the Big Show turns heel for the 73rd time?
That was a little disappointing because I thought it was going to be Ziggler, but they made Ziggler look like a fucking rock star, so that's okay.
Yeah, I think Triple H was hearing all that stuff about Ziggler still being buried, and he was like, well, we'll unbury him tonight with this.
Yeah, they did. He came out looking like a fucking rose in this match.
If you had any, see, I was getting worried that maybe Orton was gonna be the one that shows up, and we would never hear about Sting, and that we would look retarded.
We didn't get Orton at all.
That's right.
Which is okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Save him for tomorrow night.
Yeah, save him. And we got Reigns, which is another one I mentioned in my video earlier that, rumblings of Reigns. Yeah. Although I heard that Reigns was there, so he may actually have been there and filmed that shit.
That's what I'm thinking.
But we're going to take phone calls. So let's.
There's so much to get into. This is fucking crazy.
This is going to be a wild night. Get in your chair and.
Hey, this is Reed. Sorry I can't get the phone right now, but leave your name around.
Yeah.
What?
I have no idea. He called me and I answered, and I got some voicemail.
That's bizarre.
That is bizarre, like the bizarre one. Goldust. Tony, what's going on, man? What'd you think of WWE Survivor Series?
Oh man, I wanted Sting to show up, but I just doubted in my mind that he wasn't going to show up, and now I feel really shitty.
You gotta believe in us.
How dare you
we
doubt
would never
me.
lead you astray.
Because out of all the times I bet Sting to show up, out of all of us did, every time there was a chance for him to show up, we always thought it, and I was like, this is the one time I'm going to bet he's not going to show up. And look,
it made too much sense. It made too much sense for him to show up tonight. I mean, with it being free, the network struggling, they needed something big. They saved this bullet for this moment, and they fucking shot it, and it worked. I think this was a great move. Great move.
Definitely. I just didn't think it, but I knew it was if he was going to come, it was going to do a lot of good stuff. Like it made Ziggler look like a fucking rock star, like you said, which was just great.
Sting forgot to wear the black #1 though. He had the blonde hair. He didn't quite have the black hair tonight, but it was pretty. It
looks like he's been eating a few cheeseburgers lately too. What the fuck was that about?
He's been playing a lot of He's been playing himself in WWE 2K15. What are you gonna do? Make sure you guys subscribe to YouTube.com/Joe Cronin Show, our channel. And, of course, but tonight going live from Spectrum Gaming 617 and Twitch, live on Twitch. Tony, what would you give the pay-per-view a scale of 1 to 10?
I thought all the other matches were pretty good, except for the Divas match.
Yeah.
And I didn't really like the ending to Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt, but I'm just glad, because you guys know I love Dean Ambrose. I'm glad he didn't get pinned. I have to give it 7.5, 8, maybe 8.5.
All right.
Somewhere around that.
All right, I'm going to call you. I'm going to say you said an 8. Okay, Tony, thanks for the call.
We'll average it out.
We'll give you a 7.5 to 8.5. All right, give you an 8. You're going to call it 8. By the way, we witnessed the biggest match promo for a pay-per-view ever with that Dean Ambrose Bray Wyatt. That was the biggest. I mean, immediately I was like, oh my God, this whole match is a promo for the next pay-per-view because it's free tonight.
Yep.
So the logic is it's free tonight, so nobody paid for this, so we can do a promotion for the next pay-per-view in this pay-per-view.
And they used the one match that they knew that they could sell for TLC is the one that they used a promo on. I got to say, I felt a little cheated because I didn't get the match that we wanted to see at Survivor Series, but it's a pretty fucking smart move financially. I got to give them a little credit on that.
It is one of those things where it's like I'm a little bothered by it, but would I not have done it? I don't know. I probably would have done it.
Tell me this: Are you excited about those two at TLC though? I mean, you want to see that fucking fight?
Yeah. I mean, they did the right thing because yes, I do. I do want to see that.
It was a good match too. The match itself tonight was not bad. There was no technical aspects to it. They just beat the fuck out of each other, and then Ambrose lost his shit.
Right.
Basically, and that was great.
Well, he was calling. I don't know what just happened. Skype. You on with us, sir? Oh man, it's all like wicked delayed. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys are having a problem. If anybody has a problem in the video feed, whether you're watching on Twitch, whether you're watching on YouTube, no matter where you're watching us from, if you're having a problem tonight viewing it, you can always go to joecroninshow.com and at least watch us from the website on Ustream if you had to do that. We are taking your calls, 339-226-6610. The last time we spoke with this gentleman, he was hammered out of his mind. Joe Latimer, what's up?
Oh, not much, man. Just got done watching the pay-per-view. Shit was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It seems like everybody's gonna be happy with this.
It's not even the Sting thing.
Yeah.
Like I knew he was gonna show up.
Okay.
Yeah, but they did it well.
I tapped into the rumor mill, so they already knew that he was gonna show up. But all around, I thought the fucking entire pay-per-view was awesome.
That's pretty good. I don't know if I'm not there with you on the entire pay-per-view being awesome, but
yeah.
I thought it was
the four-way, well done.
The kickoff match was very well done. I like that Miz and Mizdow this is going to be fucking crazy, those two as champions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I should have seen that coming.
Did you ever think that
I had that, by the way.
You had three brothers, three sets of brothers against the Miz and Mizdow, and Miz and Mizdow won.
Isn't it two sets of brothers and a set of cousins? I believe Primo and Epico are cousins, not brothers.
Yeah, they are cousins, but still family members.
Family members, yeah. 3 sets of family and then some weird mirror twins.
Yeah, it's like what happens when you go into Detroit. You know, you end up fighting someone's family. All right, thanks, Joe, for the call. By the way, feel free to call back later when you're drunk again. Let's take another call. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Oh, drop.
Hey, man. Well, you know what, bro? Let me tell you something, man. I think they're really dropping the ball with Dean Ambrose, bro. But to tell you, man, this pay-per-view is probably the best one I've seen in about 15 years, bro.
Oh my God,
15 years, going back to '99.
I beg to differ. I think they went the right way with Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
I think he might team up with fucking. I mean, you might have two crazy motherfuckers team up with each other.
I mean, I'm tired of, well, I ain't even going to call him by his real name, CM Hardy, a.k.a. Seth Rollins, half Hardy, half Punk. I'm going to call him CM Hardy, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, don't you think that, I mean, I can see what they're doing with Dean. It seems like they're just stalling with Dean, trying to build him more so you can see more of him to build him to later. I mean, you don't want him going right in, like, you know, to WrestleMania right now. You want to kind of build and see how it goes with him, right? I mean, that's, I think, what they're doing.
It's called a slow burn, and it's a very smart way to go.
I see him joining Bray Wyatt. I see him joining Bray Wyatt because they're both fucking crazy.
Yeah, but it hasn't worked in the past. I mean, having a big guy join Wyatt, it didn't work with Bryan. They were teasing it with Kane. They realized that wasn't going to work. It's not going to work with Ambrose either. Why step on his? Nah, you don't need to team him up.
No, Ambrose is crazy enough. They're working the crazy factor. He's crazy enough to actually fucking join him. His life is that fucked up that he's going to join him.
You know, last time you called me, you know, you were pissed about Raw. You were like, "Fuck this shit," and you were bullshit. But tonight was like the best pay-per-view in 15 years. I mean, that seems crazy. You're on the other side of the spectrum tonight.
Well, you know, I mean, it's because, you know, I've really, the past few, man, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
The Triple H, he can't book a show for nothing, man. He couldn't book a show to save his life. To me, you don't put the divas in mid card positions, man. That's for the opening matches, bro. But
no, I disagree. You got to start the pay-per-view off hot nowadays. You can't start it off cold. They started it with the right match. It was only a 5-card match, and then they added the Adam Rose thing. No, you have to start it off hot, and they did it on a good note with the title match. Yes, the Divas match was a letdown going after it, but you know what? Get it out of the way, and then they kind of stepped on the gas after that. We had a crazy Divas title change that nobody fucking saw coming.
Right.
And then an incredible main event. They did it the right way. I thought that was the only way they could book this card.
Yeah, I think they did. They did the right thing tonight. I actually don't have a problem with it, to be honest. With the way the booking was, I mean, it was okay. And then we get the big pop at the end. 678. What's up?
Yo, what's up? It's Graham from Atlanta, man.
What's up, Graham?
Yeah, what's going on, fellas? Yo, if the WWE's mission for this pay-per-view was to get people to sign up for the network and stay for the ones that signed up free, they succeeded by a long shot.
Right?
Absolutely.
You got a cliffhanger in Sting and Triple H. You got a cliffhanger in that TLC match. You got a cliffhanger in if you know, John Cena puts a tampon inside of himself. I mean, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah, and the thing that gets me, the thing that I appreciate the most about it is that they managed to do it without fucking up anybody's storyline. Like the Rusev thing, they let Rusev get out of there in a good way so that he didn't take an L.
It was actually really funny, like the way he belly flopped through a table, and then it was over. I mean, that was pretty funny.
Himself, that was great.
Thanks for the call, Graham. It's funny. It's just belly flop through the freaking table. That's how he's going out.
That was great. That looked ugly too, man. He hit hard.
Yeah. It was great. And I mean, that's how you knew he was going to get eliminated. Everyone all week, all for the last weeks. You know what's funny? Lots of things that we've been talking about for the last month, and even before that, months ago, all came to fruition tonight. It was really bizarre. Like, first of all, we found out Stephanie's not pregnant. Because she was like,
took a bump.
She was taking bumps. And plus, Leo was telling me about how she's been acting in recent other weeks. But also, no, you found out, like, oh, yeah, Rusev can get counted out. That's easy. You know, Dolph Ziggler being buried, you know, they're starting to kind of bring him back again, and then they built him up. It was a little odd that Cena just kind of left and went to the back. I was like, you know, I feel like the Cena character would have been like, I'm not leaving, you know. Triple H is outside the ring with all his cronies. I'm staying out here to make sure this is fair, even if I'm eliminated.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's Cena. He plays within the rules, and the rules say he has to go to the back, so Cena goes to the back.
I guess so. What a bitch.
Yeah, what a little bitch.
If I was Dolph Ziggler,
I'm glad he got eliminated. At least it wasn't Cena making the big comeback and winning the match. They were smart enough not to do that because that just would have pissed everyone off.
If I was Dolph Ziggler, I would have slapped John Cena when he got back to the ring.
Just bitch slapped him.
I will.
What the fuck, John?
I know that one night I was going to attempt to try to find out how many times the Big Show has turned heel and write it down.
Oh God.
And
starting back when? Back in WCW days?
Let's start right there. He had about 3 turns there. 4, 5, maybe.
Yeah, when he joined the NWO, then left the NWO. Joined left, joined left, joined left.
Yeah.
My fucking God.
Oh my God, you're right. Like he has so many freaking heel turns. Like you could see one of those top 10 like WWE like countdowns, like top heel turns of all time. And
they're all Big Show.
No, they show everyone else's big heel turns, but then like number 3. The Big Show with 79 heel turns. He would be the above and beyond. He would be. Yeah. Well, we couldn't put this in the countdown because it would take up the entire countdown. But Big Show has turned a record 142 times in WWE history, and here they are. My God. Yeah, it would be like it'd just be funny. Like he had so many that we couldn't like think of just one. Number 3 on the countdown, The Big Show with 196,000 heel turns. You would think by now not to trust The Big Show. By the way, some of the websites, the news and wrestling websites right now, they're crashed. Oh yeah, unbelievable right now, just freaking crashed right now. How badly did wrestling need a night like tonight? Oh yeah, real bad, and you're right, and that's why it made the most sense to us, I think. Yeah. Man, that's fucking hilarious. We're gonna continue to take your calls 339-226-6610. Lisa Rice trying to take his or her call. I don't remember who that is, but every time I add to group, it doesn't add you to the call, so I apologize for that. But I will get to you, and I will get to everybody else as we continue along. But I'd like to bring in a Dave of a different color. Well, not different color. He's a rose-colored Dave. Yeah, he's a rose-colored Dave.
There we go. How you doing, guys?
What's up?
What's going on, man?
I enjoyed it tonight. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. There was a few things, obviously, that I didn't care for. The Divas match, for one. The pre-show matches, I don't know if you guys watched them at all. Nothing to write home about. As always, Cesaro's getting buried. And, don't you guys love Fandango's new angle?
Yeah, the Latin Fandango.
Here's my thing is with Fandango, with Fandango. I just, what are you going to do? I mean, they tried to make him like this character, and everyone started dancing to his shit, and it was a goofy joke. Yeah. But then the goofy joke didn't go far enough. And we already got enough goofy lower mid-carders, so they were like, "Well, fuck it, let's just get back to what we wanted to do with him in the first place." That never really got to take off because he took off with fan cheers, and then we didn't know what to do with him. And this whole romance thing that he had going on really ruined it. Yeah, it was weird. That's it. Rosa Mendez, get out there, get going. Let's do this. All right.
But I'm glad to see that Miz and Mizdow finally got the gold, and. Yeah, hopefully they can hold it long enough to, give us a good show because Mizdow's hilarious. He's just fucking too funny.
For a guy who's not been in the ring much because he's constantly the whole tease has been, him getting in the ring because everyone wants to see him. I gotta give him fucking credit, man. The stuff he's been doing, it's gold. It's fucking gold.
It's gold. Tommy C is gold, and he's here. He told me he wasn't coming on tonight, but maybe he's coming on because of Sting. What's up, Tommy?
Sting.
You can't do the joke anymore. You can't do the joke anymore. Hey, I told Dave, I said me and him went out on a limb with making videos and tweets about confirming Sting. But Dave really, I went, rumor has it, or it seems to me likely that Sting has been and then Dave, we lost Tommy. I don't know what happened.
He just hung up. He hung up right after he said Sting.
Did he?
He said Sting, hung up, and I guarantee he smoked a cigarette, drank a cup of coffee, and he went to sleep. That's how Tommy goes to sleep.
I thought he was going to literally bring something to the table. Tommy, he's just trying to. He's
just been waiting forever to say that.
He's just trying to get me back because I called his show and did that stupid crap. Small Afro Games in the YouTube chat on youtube.com/SpectrumGaming617. We also have we have 20 new subscribers on Joe Cronin Show. YouTube.com/Joe Cronin Show on YouTube. We're almost at 11,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you very much for that. We are nearing 900 on Spectrum Gaming. For those of you listening to the show right now that don't know the backstory, we had a strike on one of our videos, so we are unable to go live on YouTube for 5 months on Joe Cronin Show on YouTube. That's why I have 2 YouTubes, and that's why this one's called Spectrum Gaming 617, where I do gaming stuff on this channel and wrestling stuff on the other. But now the wrestling stuff had to come over here to the gaming channel so we could go live and take your calls and do the show. We're live on Twitch TV as well. We're also live on Ustream, JoeCroninShow.com with the feed of Ustream over there. iTunes, download the show, and of course, Live Now Radio. Talvish, you are calling. You said you never call again, but
yeah, he told me to say what's up, but I guess he's gonna say it himself now.
Talvish, what's up?
Oh man.
Welcome back.
It was a decent show. Oh hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, but yeah.
Have you ever heard somebody go back in time on their own sentence?
Love it. Pretty good show, Joe.
Yeah.
But the ending now, that did it for me right there. With Sting, I was more so surprised than Lindsay Lohan in the intervention.
Oh yeah, man, it was a pretty good show. It was an okay pay-per-view. It seemed to go by fast. It was okay. I'll tell you what though, if Sting didn't show up, let's pretend the match ended with Dolph Ziggler came back and actually beat the Authority or something.
Yeah.
I still would have.
Oh yeah.
I still would have said that was the best match of the night, and it was a really well done. I will say that was one of the most, that maybe, what do you think, one of, if not the most entertaining Survivor Series elimination matches ever in the history.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I couldn't
absolutely.
agree more. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Thanks for the call, Talvish, by the way. And Dave Rose, what did you thought it was pretty good. What was your favorite? I mean, obviously the main event is really what made this. Can we all go back and say, if you were to go back and watch this pay-per-view in 3 years and you started the pay-per-view at the beginning, let's be honest, would we watch the whole pay-per-view or would you just be fast-forwarding to see that main event?
Probably go to the end, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. First thing I would do is I would fast-forward to the French kiss and between AJ and Bray, and then I would go to the main event.
I mean, Nikki Bella walking around with the Divas title does make me want to throw up a little bit, but...
A little bit.
What else do I got? I got stuff written down here. So
Adam Rose and the Bunny.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was
forgettable for me. I forgot about it.
I honestly thought they were going to finally reveal the Bunny's identity today, but apparently not.
I did too. I thought because they reintroduced the Slater and Gator storyline that it was going to be Darren Young. That didn't happen. And then because I thought that they were doing a good job of hiding the color of the guy's skin underneath. Then I saw it was white. So I'm like, maybe they'll reveal him to be Sami Zayn. Then that didn't happen. So then I'm like, what the fuck was the point?
Yeah.
Just to further the descent of insanity for Adam Rose. I don't know.
Well, this kind of goes along too with how I felt about WWE recently, where unfortunately for them, even though this is a great night and I'm high because of the what went down at the end because it was fun. It's still, if you took that away, I mean, it was garbage. It wasn't that good.
Oh, did Sting
come back and everybody's happy.
Shut up, Jesse.
Oh God! You tell me you didn't watch this? Are you
He
serious?
didn't watch it.
You goddamn right I didn't watch it. Shit, why would I waste 3 hours of my time for fuck's sake? Anyway, I'm here, ain't I?
Jesus.
Well, I'll tell you what. You missed a.
Yeah, he wouldn't have watched it either. He's too busy getting crucified. He's like, fuck this, I'm off to the cross.
You. Well, you missed a hell of an ending, at least. I think. I love
the hell of a main event.
I enjoyed the hell out of it. When I saw Triple H, I mean, you knew once Cena got eliminated, I was like, oh, something fucked up is definitely happening. You know what I mean? You knew it was happening then, if you didn't believe it before. And maybe you thought it was Orton, but it was great the way Triple H just brutalized every single referee that attempted to make a cover.
Yeah. But
Triple
Joe,
H
you were
has
saying
been fucking great lately, man. He really has. This manic fucking thing that he's been doing has been great. I love
Joe,
it.
you were saying that if Sting hadn't showed up, what kind of quality show would it have been? I still think it wasn't bad considering it was still one of the better Survivor Series to date, and it was definitely one of the best pay-per-views in a long time. I think.
When you say to date, you mean of all time?
No, I mean in recent time, probably what last.
Yeah, I mean
decade?
nothing beats Texas Tornado, the Ultimate Warrior, and Hulk Hogan.
I'm not as furious.
And I'm not talking the classics, but
yeah, it was a good one. It was a definitely memorable one. A lot Survivor Series in the past years, especially recent years, even maybe 10 years, has been kind of a throwaway thing where it's like, man, they really should be paying more respect to this pay-per-view that's, I mean, used to mean something.
But it's funny how well it came out tonight, and that must be because it was free. Like you said, it's a promo to try to get people to subscribe to the network and to commit themselves.
You know what, though? It's because, like with so many things with Vince McMahon, it had to be. A gun was to his head yet again, because let's face it, the network is failing. They had to do something, and this is what they did. This was their answer. The gun was to the head, and they fucking dodged a bullet.
I also want to let everybody know that WWE had been advertising a Survivor Series Fallout post-show on the WWE Network with exclusive comments from Vince McMahon, but it did not air. The network went straight to a Survivor Series replay after the original airing, probably because Vince McMahon...
sounds like the writer's room. Well, let's scrap it, try something else.
Maybe the guy played the wrong Sting music and Vince killed somebody. Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah, that's why we got the wrong Sting music.
Yeah, that's exactly it. No, I don't know, but I'm glad because you know what? You got this post-show. Fuck the WWE's coverage.
Right.
Isn't it funny that nobody wants to watch it, too, because all they do is pump themselves up and promo themselves? Paul Heyman led into that at the beginning of the show tonight when he was talking about how promoters work and stuff. I thought that was funny.
That was great.
Then he cut an epic... He literally did the same thing that he was talking about them doing, but worded it so well that you were like, "Oh, damn!" Like, holy hell!
That's why he's the
You know, my
master,
father
man.
was a
That's what he does.
lawyer. I don't know. He knows how to fucking do that for sure. I think.
Well, you missed it. You know, Jesse, you should go back and at least watch the main event, I think, and let me know what you think at some point, because I'm interested.
What happened there?
Yeah, it went dead for a second.
Me?
Yeah, everything went dead.
Yeah,
Did you hear me,
audio just
Jesse?
went dead.
Yeah, I'm here.
I think you should go back and watch at least the main event
Yeah.
at some point, and let me know what you think of it.
Yeah. Tonight when I go to sleep.
Oh man. So there you go.
I think he's just doing it to
mean,
piss me off because he knows that it enrages me that he shits on it without watching it. So now he's just trying to make me angry.
Well.
No, not at all. Not at all, Dave.
It feels like it.
Do you think we're gonna get Randy Orton tomorrow night then?
Yeah. I think so.
I think the things they were like, we saw Roman Reigns, he's coming back tonight. We saw Randy Orton, he's coming back tonight. We saw Sting, he's coming back tonight. Well, Sting came back tonight. Randy Orton just lives in St. Louis. He was just walking around outside. And Roman Reigns, walked inside to film something. Let's continue to take your calls. Sorry to ignore most of your calls. I am sorry. We will take your calls. 856. What's going on?
Fucking
Yo, Joe, it's Patrick Glenn.
Oh, man, what's going on? This is CBS Radio with Scott fucking Hump. Oh, no, what's going on?
Good to hear from you, pal. I've been away from watching wrestling until I got turned back on to what was going to happen tonight, and that was a real holy shit moment with Sting.
So you're the exact reason they did it, by the way, tonight. That's the exact thing. You know how many hundreds of people turned on tonight because of that? They leaked that little rumor out there, and bam, look what happened. By the way,
I didn't even hear the rumor. I just heard about what the storyline was going into it about the Authority and Team Cena, and that's why I just turned it back on tonight.
You didn't hear the rumor, then you must not have been watching the shows that have been transpiring on
Dude, I got a
the Dead on Dave here on
that I've been trying
YouTube.
to take care of.
Yeah, well, you're not watching Dead on Dave and Joe Cronin show.
The thing is, with the rumors, most people. Was it still enjoyable when Sting came out, considering everybody knew it?
Yes,
it was because
it was very, very enjoyable for me.
They did
but
their damnedest.
I counted it, Joe. Big Show has turned heel in the WWE 13 times.
Oh no, it's got to be more than that.
It's got to be more.
That's 13.
Oh God, it's got to be more. People turned on tonight.
Well, you mean 13 this year?
Because there's been like 3
13
this
including
year.
tonight.
You know, I thought I guessed 13 or 15 a while back, but I really believed it was more. But all right, I'll go with you on 13. But he's turned heel a lot, man, for sure. I don't know how many it is. Patrick Glenn, longtime listener, man. What do you give tonight on a scale of 1 to 10?
I give it a Sting.
8 out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. I like it. All right, Patrick. Thanks for the comment.
It was a good pay-per-view, Jesse. It really was, man. It was well done. I mean, the rest of the pay-per-view was but the main event just brought it up to a different level.
The main event doesn't make a good pay-per-view.
Oh, it did in this case.
I'll tell you what. If not for that main event, I would have had to give it a 7 probably, or a 6.5. I probably would have given it a 6.5 because it would have been really nasty. But the main event thing really turned it up for me. That was a great main event. One of the best main event Survivor Series main events, and you know what I mean, for a PG era, for what they did with the trickery, with how they built up Dolph, with what they did with making us think that he was coming back, making us think he wasn't coming back, and then all of a sudden, or coming to the WWE, and then something was going to happen. They really did a good job of throwing that disbelief at us so many times for people who were jaded about it. By the way, right now, if you're watching Joe Cronin Show on youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show, or if you're watching us on youtube.com/Spectrum Gaming, I want you to go down to the like button, and I want you to just slightly molest that big hand and wrist, and then move the wrist upward, because that will insert the thumb into my sphincter, and that's called sticking the thumb up my ass. And I want you to click that like button and do that right now, and hopefully you have an erection while you're doing it. Well, that was somewhat homoerotic, but it's okay.
A little bit, but that's okay.
It's okay. I've got kids. I've got fucking kids. How about that?
The interesting thing about the Big Show turn, something that just entered my brain. It made a little bit more sense because he eliminated Henry. So it kind of like the psychology of it is he started the match trying to win, then the tables turned, so he fucking jumped ship and tried to save his career. That psychology of it there was kind of subtle. I liked it.
I did too. It was like almost like he was thinking about well,
we're fucked now. Might as well jump ship. And he went over and shook his hand. That was kind of cool.
And look at that. He didn't have to do it.
Nope.
He's not fired. Now he's just looking like an asshole.
Yep. Now
maybe
looks like the big asshole.
You know, I think it'd be great if they just kept this up with Big Show as like kind of an inside joke to some of the smarks out there and stuff. Or the mark, just have Big Show come on and start like crying tomorrow night and be like, I'm sorry, everybody. I don't deserve your I don't even want you to cheer for me or feel bad for me. I made a mistake and I'm disgusted by myself. And he just mopes away. And as he mopes away, then like Rusev comes out and clotheslines him. And then he's right back to being a babyface. There you go.
There you go. That's how they do it.
And then
just have him come out in a diaper all the time like he did when he fought the sumo wrestler.
I mean, right now Big Show looks like he would sell his mother for $1. Like, I mean, like he is
he's the guy who would kill his own mother for $1.
The Mike Tyson documentary. I'm so glad someone realized I was ripping that off.
Oh my God.
Don King is nasty.
I'm a big fan of yours, Joe.
He was the kind of guy he fuck his mother for $1 or something. Like, what did he say? I think it was great. I don't know what it was. 203, you're on the Joe Cronin Show. What's up?
I'm watching you like a crow, Joe. They don't call me the Stinger for no reason. Every time I take a piss, I take a stinger. I got more than me and my baseball bat to come down there. You can shove it down your throat, Joe.
You got that? You got the clap?
No, I don't think it's a clap. It's called a stinger.
Well, that's
Take out my
you gotta
opponents
get
with the
that
stinger.
checked.
Gotta get that checked.
How do you get the stinger? Is that when like you're in the back showering after a match and you fuck another wrestler in the ass? Is that what the stinger is?
It's when
Come
you have
find me
sex
in the
with your
rafters and
sister.
you'll find out.
Okay, Owen.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that guy was great.
Stinger.
It's the stinger. I cannot take this person's call. It's so funny. I keep trying to put them on, and I cannot take them. So tomorrow night, I mean, assuming we see Stephanie go away, now obviously Triple H doesn't have to go away. He can have a feud with Sting like we've been talking about for 1.5, maybe 2 years. No, I would say at least a year, because people said, Joe, who do you want Sting to wrestle when he comes in? And I said, I know everyone wants Sting and Undertaker, but the best thing would be Sting and Triple H, because Sting could say, you know, I never came here because of what you did to all my friends in WCW. He's like, you turned them all into jokes, and just all the bitterness, and you ran the company. All that stuff with him and Triple H would be amazing, and they could have a good little feud, and it would launch Sting right away for the people who didn't know him. He's going up against Triple H. Triple H gets to wrestle, which gives him an erection. You know, it's one great big... jerk-off fest, I guess. And, what do I give the show tonight? I mean, because of that main event, because of the surprise, I have to give it a good score tonight. And I don't remember what I gave SummerSlam not this last SummerSlam, but the one before that, with the Triple H turn and Daniel Bryan losing. And
pretty solid pay-per-view. This is just a solid main event.
yeah, this was more of a solid main event. This was, so I would give tonight an 8, a straight-up 8. For me.
Well, let's talk about the rest of the card for a second, because I
Sure.
mean, the title match was solid.
What about Wyatt and Ambrose?
I like that match. I
They had a good
like
match.
the fact that it built into something for TLC, and like just said, it was
do
a
I.
giant promo, and it was well done. So I mean, I like that. I like that.
Hello? We just lost people.
Why else would she lose the belt like that? I don't know. That was weird to me, but at least it's a discussing point. So, I mean, I like the card. I didn't think it was bad at all.
No, I mean, I didn't mind it that much. I mean, I think the thing that takes away from it was they had a pretty good match. I don't think there was almost a "This is awesome" chant, and it kind of died out. And I was like, no, this isn't awesome, but this is a good match that we're seeing right now. This is a really pretty good match. But then it ended with, oh, this was all just a promo. So that took away from it for me. I kind of went, oh, it's all just a promo for TLC. The minute he grabbed the chairs.
Yeah.
And then when he
But they
grabbed the
work
table.
so well, though. That's the thing. That was
I
at
don't
least
have to
enjoyable
need to
for
know
me to watch.
Talking about that's pretty
Yeah,
sad.
and I'm not saying
Yeah,
I would do
but
something
now we want to
different.
see that match, though. Now we want to see this TLC match. I know I do.
Yes. Yeah, and then the one guy's gonna throw the other guy over the top rope. Oh, the Royal Rumble. That's basically what you're saying. Oh, he threw him over the top rope. Can't wait to see that shit.
No, what? No, that's not.
No, I know. He made a joke.
I mean,
That's
it doesn't
the weirdest
make, I don't know.
analogy in history. It's
You
the
guys, I
weirdest
don't know.
analogy in history.
Until this company changes, I ain't giving them a shred of fucking anything.
Oy.
I've given them $9 a month, so fuck it. And I'm not even using it.
Well, you're giving him 10 something with taxes. Lakewood Matt
I don't
67.
pay those.
Lakewood Matt 67 said, Sting got the ball rolling. Let's bring back some old WCW guys. What's Buff Bagwell doing these days?
He's a
He also says,
Buff
he also
Bagwell.
says get Disco Inferno on the phone.
Well, I know. Well, Chris Tosevich should have been doing that when he was down in L.A., but he's dead now. Lakewood Matt said, he said disco, but no, he also said bring those down. Buff Bagwell is busy doing interviews with Tacoma. That's what Buff Bagwell's doing. Well, Buff, I'm still the stuff, and you can come down here, and I'm going to lift some weights. That's what Buff's
Wasn't
doing.
there a rumor that he was a gigolo for a while?
A juggalo?
I heard that rumor. A gigolo, not a juggalo. I mean, yeah, it's cool to be a juggalo, of course, but a gigolo. Wasn't he a male prostitute? I've heard that I heard that rumor a while back.
Oh my God! If he was, that's epic. I'm sure he
it's
is.
kind of like that was kind of his gimmick.
I'm pretty sure.
Well,
I heard that too from multiple. I've heard that so many times, so it must.
American males, American males, American males,
Just-
American males.
Just so everybody knows, if the stream goes offline or something bad happens, don't fear. Just go to joecroninshow.com and you can see the Ustream. So if YouTube crashes, you can go to joecroninshow.com and watch it. Jaren, who has
Holy shit.
who has a picture of WrestleMania up as his photo from a seventh location. What's up?
Whoa! From a seventh location. Let's cool it now. I'm tired of talking about Survivor Series.
Google Images.
What do you think, man? What's going on? How you been?
All right. For one thing, before I get into Survivor Series. All right, the picture I have for WrestleMania.
If you bring up WrestleMania, I'm going to hang up on you. But don't bring up.
Wait a minute. I want to hear this. Hang on.
Okay.
This is good.
Okay, if you don't want to believe me about WrestleMania 30, that's fine. But the picture that I have on my Skype thing is from when it was in New York. So can you give me a little break on that one?
Oh, were you at that one too?
Yes.
You got any pictures?
Oh God!
The only way they're gonna ever believe you is if you have a picture of you holding a fucking like a newborn baby. I don't know why, and a fucking picture of a fucking newspaper with the date on it, and you standing there. I don't know why the newborn baby. That was fucking weird, but still, hey, it would help.
Well, Jaren, what do you think of Survivor Series tonight?
I thought it was shit, except for the last match. I'm surprised it lasted for an hour, and it was a suspenseful roller coaster, and I thought it was the best match, probably of the last 3 months.
Yeah, I really have to think about that a little harder, but I could believe that maybe was the best match of the last 3 months, or was the most entertaining situation of the last 3 months at least.
It might be the match of the year, to be honest. I'm trying to think of another match that was better this year, and I'm coming up blank.
It's what I wanted. I wanted to be entertained because I didn't know what was going to happen. That type of thing. That's what I wanted, and that's what we got. Whether or not it was the greatest wrestling match ever, I don't know.
No, it obviously wasn't that.
But it was one of the most entertaining things that's happened in a while, and that's what I was looking for, and that's what we got. And I want to thank everybody here right now, by the way, for watching us, for almost 11,000 subscribers on youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show, and for almost 1,000 on Spectrum Gaming 617, and we are the most watched WWE recap and review on YouTube right now. So I want to big clap of the hands to all you guys, and of course we're live on Twitch and Ustream as well.
What the fuck?
Hey, Jaren.
What the fucking Christ? Owen, is that?
Jaren's
me.
Jaren's putting a dick in.
Yeah, because you knew I was gonna fucking smoke him, that bitch. You didn't go to
Kick your ass.
He bitched
I
out.
went to WrestleMania or not, I'll kick your ass.
It sounded like he had a vibrator up his ass.
It did sound like a vibrator. Why we know what a vibrator sounds like that well? That's another question.
Tommy, you don't think Jaren went to WrestleMania?
No, I caught him. Remember that? Oh, that's right. I caught you. You didn't know how long. It was more than a 24-hour drive from St. Louis to fucking upstate New York.
I'll be there in an hour or two.
He would have had to give us a picture of him like in the car under blankets and like in the background of the stadium.
I like how
God, if you would have never asked him about the logistics of that, it would have I don't know. It's funny.
No, he didn't know the logistics of it, which was hysterical. And the thing was, I let him slide on it. I didn't say anything. I didn't call him out at the time, but he became such a bitch afterwards. And the show has grown so much since he's left, and his channel really hasn't grown at all. And I just wanted to fucking stick it up his ass.
Jesus Christ.
Have you been drinking tonight, Tommy?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh,
so you're going to be sober when you do this. This is good.
Yeah, he's drinking Tommy, the
Why do you have to be mad?
Juice.
I'm drinking Tommy. Oh, Jaren's calling
Sting's
up.
back.
Is it good?
I know, Sting's back. Why we should all be happy.
Why do you have to be mad?
What is wrong?
Why are you mad, my friend?
I got
Hey,
Jaren
you got
back.
Jaren as close as you'll ever get to WrestleMania.
I got Jaren back. I got Jaren back on the phone.
Whoa.
I'm here to talk about Survivor Series. I'm not here to talk about whether you believe in fucking
He's Mark McGuire at Congress. I'm not here to talk about the past. I'm here to talk about the future of baseball.
Hey, you know what I think? You know what's so funny, Aaron? It's just that you have to keep hanging on to this, and you think that, well, if everybody believes that I went to WrestleMania, then I can get back in everybody's good graces. But no, it would actually be more interesting if you came out and admitted it and told us why, because you got caught, dummy.
So can I ask you a question? I came on the show and I brought up WrestleMania, or did somebody else did?
I don't give a shit. I brought up WrestleMania. It was me. Deal with it.
Because you're the only one hanging on this. Shut the fuck up.
What do you mean? You opened your first call with it, you big dummy. I don't want to talk WrestleMania. I don't want to talk about. I don't talk about WrestleMania. If you didn't think I'd go, I didn't think you didn't go. You got listen to the rest.
Of the anymore. I don't care. All right, you want to say I didn't go? I don't give a fuck.
Just admit it. You know what? And Joe will let you back on the show.
What the
Oh boy!
Can I get that on?
So anyway, what were we in?
I'm gonna get a sound clip of Tommy. What the fuck that was that you just did? Jaron, what would you give tonight on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know.
I'd give it 3 WrestleManias.
A pair of WrestleMania tickets.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Used.
Oh man. All right. What is wrong? What is wrong with everything?
We should be getting a call from Jeff Huffman shortly, I'm hoping.
Oh yeah, Jeff Huffman.
He was there, man. He was there.
Actually went to Survivor Series. Yeah.
Oh, you know, I
We
got.
should ask him what does one do to prove?
Trying to convince him to fucking go, and him like watching the price of the tickets like a fucking stock market.
Oh man,
that's crazy. But he went, so that's good.
Huffman knows he lives 30 minutes from Scott Trade Center too. I'm sure he's absolutely aware of that.
Oh yeah, you mean he's aware of how far away it is? Oh man, Skype just died. I can hear nobody right now, so it froze. Can everybody hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
We faded out for a second. Hey, you know
Okay, we're back.
Do you know how I know Jeff Huffman was at? You know how I know Jeff Huffman was at Survivor Series tonight?
Yeah.
Because he posted pictures of himself at Survivor Series tonight. Take a look at this. No, look. Take a look at this. There's Jeff Huffman at Survivor Series. Right there. I guess you could say this was like a Raw or something. All right. I'm losing my mind. All right, we got to get... Sorry, Jaron. I didn't drop you, Jaron, because of any reason other than the stream can't deal with it. We are yanking a lot of bandwidth right now. We are really testing the limits of Skype, YouTube, over 5,000 clicks right now. We're really blowing it up all over YouTube.
Yeah, Sting broke the internet.
You want me to get off, Joe?
No, you can stay on. We're okay with you. We're fine. But anyway, Tommy, did you watch?
No, I'm taking the Jesse approach.
No, it's worth watching, man. It's worth watching, I'd say.
Yeah, you should go check it out. At least the main event.
You gotta watch it later. I didn't expect to be up this early.
No, I know you didn't, but you're probably sitting there, freaking out. Your show was good this morning.
Well, thank you very much. By the way, I have a big idea.
Yeah.
That I'm bringing everybody in now. I'm starting another channel. It's not going to be hard work, and I'm going to upload poker clips, and then that is the place that we are going to have poker matches online, and everybody sits there and bullshits.
Oh, so you just stole my idea, and then you're going to invite me to your show.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with?
How'd you come up with that idea?
I stole it.
Hey Joe, you gotta post that from the other night. By the way, you said you were gonna, you didn't. You gotta post that.
That's right. We got about 2 hours of bonus talk after monetize this, and where I can prove.
That was one of the best fucking after shows ever.
You know, how about I'm gonna start a new channel? It's gonna be poker, and it's gonna be better than your fucking channel. How about that?
Well, you do have a head start. No, I think it would be cool. I'm gonna post like really epic hands, and then I'll go on. Started a club on PokerStars, so everybody can join, and it's free.
Okay.
In fact, it's not cleared yet, but yeah, and then everybody can go play. It'd be funny.
I can feel the disease rising inside of me.
Poker.
I want to see Bill Cosby versus Summer Rae in a green room match.
In the green room.
Stick my foot in
it'll end with a personal check sent to Summer Rae, I'm sure. Forget this happened.
You gonna get some chocolate cake?
Shout out to now it's time for rapid shout outs. Shout out to Dennis Hart, Jerry H8378, Richard Nieves, Lakewood Matt 67, Jay Banks, Steven Langenheim, Lauren Darkin. Who else? Nick Ford 102180, Mr. Pete 8680. There you go. Patrick Glenn. I'm done. Quick shout outs.
Oh hey, you know what we forgot to talk about?
Yes.
they pumped the promo for Stone Cold interviewing Vince McMahon live on the network next week after Raw. That's pretty fucking cool.
You wonder if that's actually going to happen since the other thing didn't.
Right?
Yeah, Vince is just missing.
Vince and Stone Cold interview together. That
Dave,
could be cool.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Is that
15 years ago that would have been sweet.
Right now it'll still be fucking cool.
But I haven't heard Vince come out in a few years where he was actually good. That's what scares me.
Yeah, right.
But if he's just doing an interview, you got to assume, especially with a guy who can do interviews like Stone Cold.
I hope you're right. I'll give you that. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
Well,
Stone Cold actually does a good interview.
He's actually going to be good. That's going to be something interesting to listen to.
Remember that time I whipped your ass?
Remember that time I beat your ass? I want to say bye to everybody on Twitch right now. Everybody on Twitch, you can continue to watch us right here on youtube.com/Spectrum Gaming 617. And everyone, please go over and subscribe to Joe Cronin Show on YouTube. Oh, wait, I'm being told that we are not going to go down on Twitch. I thought we were going to have to get rid of the Twitch stream, so we're not going to. So stick around. We don't even do anything. You know what I just said?
You know, you guys remember a couple weeks ago when Triple H and The Rock did that little thing on SmackDown? I thought that was like that was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That was a good moment. Yeah.
I mean, why can't they do that? I mean, I know those guys have experience and shit. They probably didn't even really write that shit. They just, like, I don't know. It sucks because they had the experience to make that happen, but they don't give the other guys the same liberty to fucking do shit
Not
like
everybody has the same chemistry as those two guys have.
Very true.
Speaking of SmackDown, it seems that SmackDown more consistently is better than Raw.
SmackDown was fucking great this week.
This week was awesome.
SmackDown has been doing this for the last, I think, year and a half, or at least the last year, where there are spurts when I catch it and I'm like, dude, if you're not watching SmackDown right now, you're missing out because it's better than Raw a lot of times. Yeah. But there's also been those times when as soon as the SmackDown comes off not as good, where it goes to like a lame-o SmackDown, I go right back to not watching it again.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
SmackDown is like, it's like this, up and down, SmackDown. I mean, sometimes it's amazing. The bottom line is you really should be watching it because I miss it a lot too. And, if you just watch Raw...
It's more important.
Well, if you just watch Raw, you watch Cena's team bury the Authority, which makes you think the Authority is winning. But then if you miss SmackDown, you didn't see that the Authority got back and beat up Cena's team, which then makes you think that Cena's team's going to win.
Yeah. That's what I mean. They're making it more important. You have to watch because part of the story is on SmackDown.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's always good, but it means that they're always trying to make the two, so you have to watch them. They go together.
It was a strange week because the spoiler leaked about how the entire Cena team was going to be fired, and people assumed that meant John Cena as well, and it kind of made it seem like there was no way the Authority can win. So then you actually see what happened on SmackDown, and it actually made Survivor Series matter. So I found that interesting. It was a strange week.
How about somebody had period all over Cody Rhodes' outfit tonight?
What the hell was that about?
Looked like
Stars exploded.
Ronald McDonald star crust.
Star crust.
Now that ought to be on the fucking dollar menu, huh?
That's their cousin, their little known cousin, Star Crust.
Here he comes, Star Crust. 203, you're on youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show and Spectrum Gaming 617. What's up?
Hey, Joe, you fat motherfucker.
Hey, what's up?
I'm gonna come to your house and fucking pedigree your ass.
You gonna pedigree me?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking pedigree your ass and gonna fuck your mom after.
Why?
You fat motherfucker.
Sounds like damn shit.
Why?
I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna stone cold your ass on live TV.
Pharrell?
What are you gonna? Why? Why are you gonna do all this to me?
Because you're a fat motherfucker. You don't deserve to be alive, motherfucker.
Wow.
Why? Because the guy can't work out. What's up?
I'm 190. I'm 195 pounds.
Fucking gym. He'll jog around the fucking block at the time.
Go to the fucking gym.
This guy's probably the one who downvotes my videos because I'm fat. You fucking fat
I
hater.
swear to God, dude,
Sounds like fucking
motherfucker.
shit, dude.
Yeah, if I'm fat.
Shut up, you fucking no life prick talking about WWE all the time.
This sounds like Jaren's friend.
I told you.
And
I bet you $5 at Slam shit.
You must be Jaren's only friend. What's your name?
Shut up.
It doesn't matter what your name is, motherfucker!
Hey, Dave, he stole your bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Man.
It's okay, though.
I know that was definitely Jaren's friend. It might have even been Jaren.
Yeah, it could be. I still think it sounded like lamb shit.
He was trying to pretend to be a rich white kid who was like, calling into the show.
Motherfucker, and you eat too much.
Yeah, right. Andre Hoover. Andrew,
like, go to the gym, you lazy bastard. Always making fun of my brother. Lazy bastard. Nobody gives a damn in America about their fucking cellulite.
I just love the way he says, damn, nobody gives a damn.
No one gives a damn what I think. That was the best. That was the best thing in the whole sketch there.
My mother. I don't know why everybody's so.
Oh my God, no! Oh my God, no!
Was my dad or not?
Oh my God, no!
I jumped.
Oh God!
I jumped. Oh my God!
Oh no! Oh no! We know something, I'm getting pretty damn sick and tired of every single person talking about the World Wrestling Federation and going back in the day talking about Vince McMahon being some kind of genius, like he put the WCW out of business, when everybody knows it wasn't Vince McMahon who put him out of business, it was me. You know, everybody's all excited that the Stinger's back. Oh boy, here comes the Stinger. Everybody knows it was me that put Sting out of business. I went over there to WCW, and I sucked ass. I did absolutely nothing, which is exactly what I wanted to do. And I single-handedly sunk that company into the ground. I spread rumors about Hulk Hogan hooking up with Chris Jericho. And then everybody in the back became paranoid. I told them it was Hulk Hogan who spread the rumor. I told them that Kevin Nash, at 2 a.m. in the morning, on a full moon, likes to go outside and have sex with his sheep. They believe that too. Now to most people, these rumors sound ridiculous, but to Americans, you'll believe anything, especially gossip. And that's why WCW isn't here today. So kiss my ass, Stinger. You got the wrong music. No one even know who's coming out tonight. What the hell was that? It was worse than Cesaro. All right. I don't know what.
Hey, we got Bad News Barrett on the pre-show too. That was
Bad
cool.
News was good though. Bad News was right on. I was pumped up. Think of all the things that happened tonight. I mean, we knew we were going to get surprises, and we did. We got a great surprise. Bad News Barrett. He even did it twice. He did it twice.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
I've got some bad news. I'm pregnant.
And for once, the commentary panel wasn't too bad, at least in the pre-show and stuff. I think it was Paul Heyman that made it, but nonetheless, a lot of the times when you've got Booker T on that panel, things can go south very quickly, and you need somebody to be able to rectify things.
Did you notice that he didn't say much? It was perfect. He was just kind of man, well, I'll tell you, look at the buns on my head. And then they went right to someone else. Renee, I was thinking.
Riley's usually really good. I like Riley and I like Renee. They're both usually really
Renee and Riley are good. Renee and Riley are good. And but like you said, like Dave said, Heyman, when Heyman spoke tonight, it was like bang. It was, Renee was like she is, some network wants her. She's amazing. And then Riley is just, I like his gig. I like him there. And then Paul Heyman comes in and just bang. So, and then Booker T's, you gotta have, can't have too many white people. So it was pretty good.
Well, that's not the WWE's motto. Never have too many white people.
That's right. When it comes to commentary. By the way, did you ever think that it was weird that, let's just go back in time now. Let's take a step back from current events in the WWE and what we're talking about. By the way, if you're watching us right now, please click the like button. Please share. I hope you subscribe to Spectrum Gaming 617. I hope you subscribe to youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show, our real YouTube channel. We almost at 11,000 subs. Hopefully you guys can help us get there tonight or throughout the week. And, of course, follow me on Twitch as well on Spectrum Gaming 617. But I really never... I just never really understood why they wanted to make the Macho Man a commentator, I don't understand what they were doing. Should have been in the ring. They lost Hulk Hogan. Why was Macho Man commentating?
I don't. They had
That was
remember
Vince fuck up. That was
remember
Vince's
they
fuck
had a
up.
whole bunch of guys that were wrestlers that were doing it. They had
I know,
him, Mr. Perfect, Roddy Piper. They were all kind of rotating in. But yeah, Macho seemed to be the weirdest because he was really in his prime.
Yeah,
and he made a point that he wasn't happy with being relegated to doing the commentary and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it may perhaps been Vince's idea of moving on to a new generation, but he was in his prime, and it breaks my heart, what happened to Randy there, especially the way that he died, but the way that he was treated at the end of his sort of career at WWF, what he helped build just kills me, because he to me is my number one, forever, my favorite wrestler.
He's definitely up there. He is quite amazing. I like what he did in WCW personally.
Oh, he did great there too.
yeah.
But what he did in WWF, he established. It wasn't just Hogan that helped establish, WWF, and I think the Madness really helped.
Oh, sure. I mean, there's a bunch of guys who were involved in that. I mean, it was him, Andre, Macho, Ultimate Warrior. There's a bunch of guys who was all in this, group that really helped the 80s be what it was. That era was defined by those guys. Absolutely.
I want to give a shout out to Andrew Hoover, who mentioned that we had a good show going on, and then I went to actually shout him out a while ago, and then something happened, and then I just saw his other comment about, hey, I didn't get the shout out. He must have been sitting there like, oh, he's talking about me. Oh, I got interrupted. No. Anyway, Tommy C from A Shot from the Point is trying to call in again, and I just missed your call, buddy. Sorry about that. But we'll get back to you. Don't worry about it. 409, we'll take another call. We'll continue to take your calls about Survivor Series. I want to know what you guys think about it. 409, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, bro?
I am the best on this microphone, in that ring, even in commentary.
And yeah, that's all I have to say.
Cream of the crop. Oh yeah, cream of the crop always rises to the top.
He gave CM Punk's promo in the Macho Man's voice. Good. Yeah.
By the way.
Yes.
I don't want you. I feel bad that you said I stole the idea. We could do it on. I mean, I kind of did, but I didn't realize it. He blew me up.
That was for the other guy.
Oh, yeah, his imitation sucked.
That was for me killing myself after hearing the other guy's joke.
Yeah, it sucked. No, I do. I feel bad about it. I'm thinking of it, but I didn't know it was.
That's
like,
for you calling up and crying about feeling bad and feelings and stuff.
I was gonna make a poker channel and actually upload videos as well, and like maybe even.
That one's for Jaren, just because.
You know, I really get a kick out of Jaren because, like, I wouldn't have called in and fucked with him, but he'd been writing that I was a Nazi in the chat at the start of the show for no reason. He was unattacked, and I didn't do anything to him. So I made him look like the bitch that he is. Now he's running around ruining the chat, screaming bloody murder about nothing.
No.
You're a bitch and a pussy.
We might have, I don't even know.
Bob, how do you like to put my friend in your spot, you pussy?
That's a Bill Cosby said right before something went down backstage. I'm gonna put my friend in your spot. By the way, we're number one right now on YouTube. I want to thank you guys for that. As far as our wrestling review shows go, which is that's why we do this, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
If
you're not first, you're last.
What do you guys think tomorrow? Do you think that Randy Orton is going to be back tomorrow, or what are we thinking about that?
I do. I think he's definitely going to be back tomorrow. It makes sense. I mean, if they're going to hold him off the pay-per-view because the Sting thing was so epic, then why not have him on tomorrow? They got to start this Rollins feud, and it might as well start tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Orton, but I do admire, a lot of the stuff that he's capable of and what he's done. And he could have shown up tonight and added something to the show, I think. But I guess with Sting, it was just, I guess, more than enough, for the crowd, so they didn't need any more. But yeah, I'd like to see him come tomorrow and at least, do something with that feud that they supposedly had.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, doesn't he still have a title shot? Are we still going to ignore that? And The Rock still has a title shot?
Yeah, I know.
Everybody has a fucking title shot.
I'm holding count here.
I'm the same way. It's actually starting to piss me off. If they never, can you imagine? In 9 years, if we're doing a show right now talking about wrestling, we just out of nowhere, you just like, hey, by the way, The Rock still has a rematch coming to him.
Is there a time limit on those or what?
No, there's no moratorium on that. They can come on whenever they want. They're getting their title shot.
Sweet, 20 years, we get The Rock versus, whoever.
Even at 50, the great one could come and whoop your ass.
I would love to see that. I'd love to see anybody whip my ass. Oh, man. Well, the show's, the stream's having trouble again. It keeps doing this. Guys, we're going to take a quick break for a second while I continue to fix the stream, and we'll be right back. We're going to flash back in time because Diamond Dallas Page knew, he absolutely knew that DDP knew that the Big Show was going to continuously go back and forth from heel to babyface because DDP said the Big Show doesn't have the discipline for DDP Yoga. This was on the show last year. Diamond Dallas Page on the Joe Cronin Show with us. Here's that clip, and we will get to your calls, continuing on Survivor Series after this.
In the 60s.
Right. We were talking about that.
They passed way before that.
Well, that's why I was looking to the future and saying it's so important for someone to say, like, I believe Paul White, Big Show just said he's done at some point, probably when his contract expires in the next 4 years. Oh, do you see him? Has he ever come to you and said anything about DDP Yoga? How would you handle someone of that size,
We've already talked about it.
Right.
Paul doesn't have the best work ethic. I tell you. And he's not really good at following DVDs. So what I proposed to him, and it's got to be on him, I'm not going to call him. He said, you call me. My schedule is insane. But I would go on the road with Paul, the Big Show. Because we were road buddies. He's my first real road buddy that, we were like thick as thieves for years. I raised him in the WCW.
Right.
I got him ready for Hogan's match.
That's awesome.
That was my deal. I was down the power plant trying to, they wouldn't use me back then.
Right.
I started at 35. I told my road pair cup at 36. They let me go, and I got my job back. Bischoff gave me my job back. We were buddies, but he wasn't going to help me get no spot. Because he wasn't going to put his name on the line because I was still green as grass.
Yeah.
And, so I figured no one's going to give me any kind of a break here, so I went back down to power plant. And I started to train the young guys, and Paul White was one of them.
Yeah.
And, it was a great, I had a great time with that guy, man. He's still one of my good buddies, and I would actually go on the road with him for a week and show him things to do. Again, he doesn't have a lot of discipline. And, at times he can. But,
he doesn't have a lot of discipline because he'll turn on you in a second.
Especially when you're a big guy. Paulie's 42 or 43 now. And
I was wondering what I walked into here.
Yeah, I just decided to run this. I know we lost Jesse. We lost Tommy C from a shot from the point, who stole my poker idea. Fucking cunt. Like, I bring, hey, you guys, we know what we can do. We can sit around and be like guy talking poker. It'd be great. And Tommy C's like, oh, guys, I got a great idea. I'm starting a new YouTube channel. Oh, are you? Where'd you get that idea? No. Hey, Joe, what do you think if I made a channel and I did the poker thing? Since you have monetized this and I come on that, you come on my poker. I could take the poker thing because you're already so busy. What do you think? Do you think it'd be all right if I took the poker thing? No, none of that. Just, hey, guys, I'm making another channel. I got this idea. We all play poker. Nobody knows what we're talking about right now because we didn't air this. But the other night I was like, what we should do? We should all sit around and play poker.
Yep.
Be a great show.
Oh my God!
And Tommy C's like, oh, I got this idea.
They're calling me for some reason.
Who's calling you? All the people?
Yeah, they're calling back and it's calling me. I'm not answering that.
Well, I don't know. That's weird. Yeah.
That won't do me any good, or it won't do the channel any good.
I don't think so. That's all right. You guys call me. Maybe I'm appearing offline to them.
I don't know. You weren't appearing offline to me.
Why did Joe Latimer say, "Don't be surprised if the channel is banned as well"?
Because Jaron's going on a rampage and is gonna get us fucking banned.
No, he's crazy. Well, I'm being nice to him. I'm the fucking guy who runs the thing.
That's true. You nobody else was mean to him except Tommy.
Nah, he's Tommy. Should be banning Tommy's channel. 614, what's up?
What's up? It's Jerry. What's up, guys?
Hey, how you been, man?
What's going on, man?
Not much. Sick as hell.
Oh.
I watched the
You don't have
pay-per-view.
Ebola, do you? It's not Ebola, right?
No, fuck that.
Okay.
I think we're getting close to, like, you can't
Actually,
even do
Joe,
the Ebola
thank you
joke.
again for talking to me on Twitter when I told you about my wife going in the hospital. So
Oh,
thank
yeah,
you
how's
again.
is she back home now?
Yeah, well, she came home for 12 in the morning, so they gave her an inhaler and some medicine to take, so she ended up with pneumonia, so. And I've been sick for 2 weeks now, so I've been doing
It is
everything I
Ebola.
It might be.
can, so.
It is Ebola.
Feel better.
Yeah, get some rest.
Yeah,
Get better.
but I wanted to tell you the pay-per-view I thought was good.
Yeah.
Good, yeah, no, it definitely was. Hopefully you guys... Does your wife watch wrestling? Or no, she's like, this sucks.
Sometimes she does, depending. Like she got pissed one time. I can't remember. She can't stand the divas. She thinks that they're a bunch of hoes. So
She's not alone.
Yeah.
yeah, I think Vince would, if he didn't do this tonight, I think a lot of fans would have been pissed off. So he had to make the right call to bring Sting in, and it
made too much sense. Yeah, it had to happen.
it had to happen.
Yeah, I agree with
But
that.
everything. Well, you and I were talking on Twitter last night, Dave. So we were talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Sting.
Yep.
So, I mean, they brought in so many people in this on Survivor Series, but I'm just wondering if he's going to be on Raw tomorrow night. So who knows?
Ooh, I hope so. He's, as far as I understood it, he's not scheduled for Raw.
Right.
But that could change because, I mean, look, how good does Sting have to fucking feel right now after that reaction that he got? Because he's been away for so long. He's been out of the spotlight. I mean, it's people can argue he was relevant in TNA, but he really wasn't because TNA's not fucking relevant. So
Yeah.
it's been 15 fucking years since he's been relevant.
Well,
and he
he's
was
been-
given a hero's welcome.
Well, he's been doing a lot of wrestling cons too lately too.
Well, I think I was gonna say I think WWE did a good job, and thanks for the call, Jerry. By the way, and hope that everything goes well with your wife. I think you should throw it in her and make her feel better. I think that the WWE has done a really good job with promoting Sting to people who may not know who Sting is. He already had some pre-order. He already had the playability on the video game for people to see him and be like, "Who is this?" He's had all the advertisement stuff, the promos, but
There was that documentary they made of him.
yeah,
on the
right.
WWE Network.
And it went far enough back that it wasn't so recent. But they just did a good job. If anybody who didn't know who he was knows who he is now.
Yeah.
He had exposure on TNA, so a lot of younger fans also will watch TNA. Some people, so those people are aware of him too. So and then everybody that knows about him, and that's it. Jeff Huffman, who was at Survivor Series, is calling in.
Well, I'm giddy to hear your words.
Jeff, man,
Oh
what was
my-
it, dude?
Oh my god, I creamed all over myself.
It was worth the hours
You know what-
I spent
you know what-
trying to convince you to fucking go. I'm
The
so
only- the
glad
only-
you went.
The only down part was when that was over, I realized I lost the $40 I had in my pocket, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's funny. Maybe Sting took it from you. No,
You probably did.
How was the crowd, man?
That crowd was hot.
The crowd was great. Crowd was great.
They sounded amazing. You tweeted something about them sounding good, and it was like, "Oh yeah, confirmed. It sounds good on the TV too." It's sometimes
Yeah.
you'll be there and you'll be like, "Crowd's hot," and then you'll be like, "I don't really hear them. It doesn't sound that good." But no, confirmed. That crowd sounded loud when they were supposed to be.
You know what? I couldn't even tell you what Sting's music was. I couldn't even hear his music.
That's funny. Well, it was very
that-
bizarre.
Where'd you sit?
Oh, I was up in the frickin' nosebleeds.
How far away would you say was that from the ring, just to give us an idea?
How far away from the ring?
An Asian dick away.
I think the problem has just
Oh my
prevented
God.
itself. Why we've been having issues. Jesse came in and it says that his Skype is out of date. That's the message I just got on my screen. I don't know if anyone else got that same message.
Oh yeah, well, it's just telling me that he can't experience the group calls. Yeah.
Update
mine
your
says
fucking
it-
Skype.
Update your Skype.
Jesse needs to get the latest.
I'm on my
Skype
fucking
to
phone,
use
and you know what? This all right. Fuck you, iPhone, because ever since your fucking 8.0 update, I haven't been able to download shit. So fuck you, iPhone. Fuck you and fuck your mother.
That's why you don't buy Apple or Mac, because they'll limit you on what you can download when you don't upgrade to their shit, and then you got to pay for the upgrade, and then fuck your mother and fuck everything. And I've got some
Fuck that, I
bad
did upgrade.
news.
That's my point. Ever since the upgrade, it's been all fucked. Can't update shit. Can't download nothing. Unless I fucking do some funky shit with it.
I got a $4,000 computer that got 2 years of use because that was it. Updates happened, and they said, well, you can't get the updates without the new computer. And that's about it. And long.
Oh, that's it. We're doing something.
Yeah.
No.
So I want to get your guys' opinion on the show. What'd you think watching it?
Blow up their house.
Well, you know what I think, because just for the fact that I didn't look like a complete asshole for putting my dick on the line all week, stating that it was happening, I feel fantastic. It was a great show. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, I was. Oh man, I mean, I said like, looks like Sting's showing up tonight. Looks like it's confirmed. Get ready, guys. Here we go. But Dave said like, Sting will be there. Like, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna play that over and over again if he doesn't show up tonight.
I did a whole show on how Sting was coming.
Part of me was like, I hope he does. If he doesn't come tonight, we're gonna have lots of fun on our show tonight, because I'm gonna like start playing Sting's theme music every few seconds. You know, just like.
Well, it got worse as the show went on, because I don't know if you were paying attention or not, but on Twitter I was having a feud with Lord Darkin, man, because he was like, Sting's not coming. I'm like, yes, he is. It makes perfect fucking sense.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. I'm like, he's fucking coming. And if he wouldn't have came, I might have lost Lord Darkin as a fucking subscriber. And that'd be a shame.
Yeah, well,
that would be a fun, because he's like my best commenter. So that would be a shame.
I have to go back and look at it, but I think most of the big wrestling personalities on YouTube did have Sting coming back tonight. I haven't seen, or I didn't pay enough attention to everybody, so maybe there were a few people that dropped the ball. I don't know. We'll get to Jeff Huffman. I want to hear a little bit more about the experience, but we're going to take a call from and 203. I just lost you. I don't know what happened, but New York is on the line now too. So what's up, bro?
Yo, what's poppin', man? Hanging up on me, man. You know my phone calls, man. You got no love for New York anymore?
Oh man, I'm sorry. You know what? The Skype is blowing up and just shit has been dropping, but I'm glad you called back.
No, what's poppin', man? What's going on, man? Yo, Survivor Series, man. Couldn't use Sting and get any better time than today, man.
Yeah, it was a great time to do it. I was excited.
Ziggler.
And Dolph Ziggler looking good too. And I mean, who thought? You know, you got Dolph Ziggler looking really good. You got Sting showing up. Just the whole thing. I can't wait to actually go back and watch it in a few minutes here.
Triple H.
How about the little
Triple H did a great job. It was great.
How about the little bit that Rowan was in the match? I'm telling you, man, Rowan is a fucking breakout star of this, and he
what
looks
the
great.
fuck? Wait a minute. Get the fuck out of my life.
Rowan looked great.
I'm gonna kill
Fuck
you. Roman looks like a lump of shit.
Rowan doesn't. His name's not Roman.
Oh,
it's
Rowan.
Rowan.
Well, but Roman and Rowan both suck. So
he got one of the best pops of the night when him and Harper were about to go at it, man. Rowan is a fucking star. The Rubik's Cube bit is fucking brilliant. I love that shit. I like him in the ring. He's a goddamn monster. He's physical. That fucking spinning heel kick he fucking gave to Harper was pretty sick. I dn't think he could do that. He showed some.
Yeah, that was a pretty kick. Yeah, that was a good kick. Yeah.
For his size, he can move.
Hey, I mean,
but Harper, for his size, can move really well too.
Yes,
you see him like fly through those ropes.
That's what I mean.
That's
like Luke,
incredible.
Luke Harper is the real deal. I think Rowan is kind of just like he's a second away from hurting himself.
Ryback taking out real quick surprised me.
All right. Oh my God! I'm so glad you brought that up. I wrote that in my freaking notes and I forgot about it, dude. Let me tell you why I've been so mad about Ryback this whole goddamn week. Oh, I wonder who's gonna be on the team on Raw. This big build-up. Who's the big guy gonna be? Oh, the big guy. Here it comes. Topoli's. Here he comes. Ryback. He's amazing. He's back. Now he's a babyface. Ryback. Whoa! First fucking one eliminated. What the fuck was the build-up for? But now you know why, so that Ziggler could shine at the end. But still, why didn't they do that with? Because they knew Ryback couldn't pull off what Ziggler was doing at the end.
We need to feed him to Ziggler. That's need enough.
Unbelievable.
It was weird.
Ryback
it
does
was
suck.
Strange.
People went nuts when Cena got eliminated too.
Yeah, people
he
like
sucks,
Cena.
man. He sucks,
good
man.
way?
He was losing to Stardust and Goldust for like 9 straight weeks with Cody with Axel, and then he comes back as a babyface. He's nobody, man. He's very overrated, man. They should have put the bunny in instead of Ryback in that match.
I want the bunny to come down holding a carrot to his crotch. That'd be great.
He was doing the stuff that you like too, Joe. He was he was in there with Kane. And he called him stupid right in the middle of the ring for no reason. He's like, stupid. I like that.
I laugh my ass off at that.
I love when he says that.
That's when Ryback's funny. Like that stuff to me is hilarious. Which, like, if some muscle guy did did that, I would be like, this is stupid. But because he's so ridiculous, it's funny. Man, New York, I love you, baby. Big time. First caller ever when we went live on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah. I want to make a shout out to one of your callers. His name is LV. He's a Giants fan and all that. Tell him that Cowboys just ended their season. R.I.P. Next year.
Boom.
You're ready. Yeah, he knows who he is. R.I.P. to the Giants, man. Yeah, man. See you next year for the Giants. But I'll call tomorrow, Cronin. You already know, man. Take it easy, man. You have a good night, man. I'm going to be trolling around listening to your show. So
all right. Thanks, New York.
I'm gonna upload my reaction to Sting coming out.
Oh, nice. You got to do that. That's perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love New York, by the way. I can't believe New York just fucking went nuts on LB. That's funny.
And
LB's gonna be like, man, this is LB. He's gonna.
I think he pulled a Cronin and called him LV because you called him LV forever.
No, I called him NB or something.
Oh, you called him NB. Okay.
Something like that. Oh, IB. It was IB.
IB. That's right.
IBN New York or something. I don't know what the fuck I thought he was. Or whatever it was wrong. I know that.
Wanna see my dick?
You want to see my dick? Here's my dick. This is Schlong's View Entertainment. We take a dump. We take a shit. We take my dick.
The most prolific.
The most dedicated retard. Fuck. Don.
Athena couldn't even fix me.
Oh my God, it's Sting, Michael.
My God, Michael.
It's Owen. Wait a minute.
I've got AIDS, Michael. The Don, what's up, bro?
Oh God, that would fucking make me get Raw 10 if you said that. Just like say there was some shit behind the back, they were gonna fire him, right?
Yeah.
And he's just like, Michael, shut the hell up! I've hated you forever, you AIDS-ridden monkey.
Oh my God.
Nothing face to face. What's up, the Don?
What's up?
It's always face to face, Michael. Don't wonder nobody likes you.
I thought Survivor Series was a good pay-per-view. I give it about 8 out of 10. Yep. And my favorite match was like Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, my hair is.
That was a solid match, and I like how they promoted like for the next match at TLC the way Dean Ambrose throws the chairs or the tables, the ladder in the ring. That was awesome.
That was it. You like the way they set up a different pay-per-view?
Yeah, it was good. It was a genius. I thought that was smart of them.
Okay, I give you. I do think it was smart, but.
I liked it. I thought I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I thought
it was
little
cheap.
Little cheap. I will give you that. You're 100% right. It was a little cheap, but it makes.
Well, hell, it was a free pay-per-view.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a free pay-per-view, and I want to see this match at TLC. By the way, Tommy just wrote me and said, "Take." Oh fuck! I lost the guy's name. Paul Gleason or something like that.
Paul Glenn. Patrick Glenn. What?
Yeah, Patrick Gleason. Yeah, or Patrick Glenn, something like that.
The Joe Strongland show, dude.
The Joe Strongland, dude.
I thought the main event was good too. I was like expecting Randy Orton to come out, but then I didn't.
Yeah, we were all waiting for him
to come out. I really didn't expect Sting to come out. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's coiled up in the back taking his shit.
I really had a bad feeling that the Authority was gonna win. At first,
you know what?
Then
that
I
was the
like,
brilliant part of it because they made it seem like it was a possibility, and that was a good thing.
Yeah, that was a good
it couldn't
thing.
just feel like it was a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, as that match progressed, like it kept creeping up. It kept creeping up in my mind. Like, you know what? These guys might actually win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. I kept creeping in my mind that, oh my God, like, we might see Orton, but we might not see Sting. Holy shit, they might just win. This might just be a finish. But then when they eliminated,
I was just waiting for Orton to come out. I thought he was gonna come out when
and like when it's just Seth Rollins, right, they would do like an RKO him in the ring. So that's what I thought was gonna happen.
I'm so glad that didn't happen though, because I knew. I mean, I already told everybody Sting, 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 and then I already set my soul and set my mind on Sting. And all I could think was if Orton came out, like the crowd was like just started booing like Rey Mysterio at Royal Rumble number 30.
Yeah, but I really thought he was gonna come because they're in his hometown and everything, and I thought he was gonna come up.
No, we were ready for Orton, but we were wanting Sting.
Yeah, so he was.
But it was a great pay per view. It was really a great pay per view. I didn't even expect Sting to come out. That was a great pay per view.
Jeff, anything else from the show? I mean, did anybody like die around you or drink the wrong beer or what happened?
You know what? I was about to murder a bunch of people when AJ lost in like 4 seconds, but
oh my god.
Well, what the hell do those people have to do with it?
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting you to be like because they were dumping beer on everybody, or
no, you don't understand his obsession with AJ. This guy likes.
Right, yeah, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
you saw me fucking decoding porn to see if it was real.
Jeff, how did the crowd react to Mizdow?
Oh, there were Mizdow chants the whole night.
Really?
Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah, did you like see him during the match when like Miz would like raise his hand, you'd get a bunch of boos, and then Mizdow would raise his hands, and you'd get a huge roar, and then there were Mizdow chants throughout the entire Divas tag team match,
Really?
and also
I didn't hear that on the TV.
and also Natty's husband. There were Natty.
Audio anyway.
Well, that's amazing. Well, that's what I figured. 937, you're on too. What's up?
What's up, Joe Cronin? How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Goodness, that was formal.
Yeah,
you said your full name. That was kind of weird.
Well, my full name would be Daniel Joseph Cronin.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's the show full name. Come on.
Good
man.
job letting that cat out of the bag.
Yeah, you're right. Now everybody knows.
I've been a subscriber ever since WrestleMania, and I just love your show.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool, man.
So basically, that whole Sting thing I about cried. I gotta admit to you, that was a moment for me. Like that was.
I'll be cheesy with you guys for a minute. I did like sit there. I popped out of my seat and like jumped around a little bit, and I disguised it well because Leah was in the room. And it made it seem like I was just happy that I got it right, that he was going to show up. But actually, I was like, yeah, like I was a little pumped up. I never was and I'll tell you guys right now, I never was a huge Sting guy. A lot of my friends watched WCW and didn't watch WWE, and eventually they started watching WWE because of WCW. But I grew up watching WWF forever before WCW shit started. So, I always wanted to see WCW go under, and I was never a huge fan of anybody over there. But I did get caught up in watching it and flipping the channels and seeing what they were doing. And I did like, Goldberg a little bit, and the NWO thing was cool. And I did like when Sting first did his thing. But I just have such a respect and such an interest that, I had a little bit of like, this is Sting. This is what we've been waiting for fucking how many years? Yeah. Think of a Sting fan who wanted to see him in the WWE for the last 15 years or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta agree with you. When I heard about this happening, I admit I got a little heartburn.
That's the thing. That's the thing with me. I see, as a little kid, when I couldn't really comprehend wrestling. The first guy that I seen on the TV was Sting.
Yeah.
That's why I have a moment with Sting when I seen him. Like, oh my god.
Like the old school Sting, or are you talking about like tonight with the bat and all that shit?
I had a big long moment after I yelled.
This Sting, the current Sting. I remember seeing him on TV when I was younger, and I thought he was awesome. Like, I mean,
I can't hide it. I marked out. I did. I
Well, you haven't hit it at all. You're like, this is the best pay-per-view of all fucking time. Sting, Sting, Sting.
But I also wanted to let you know, Joe, that
Jesus, Jesse.
I'm going to the holiday tour in Cincinnati next month. And,
is that like a house show or a TV taping?
Yeah, it's the house show. They're the holiday tour.
Those are usually better, man. That should be a blast.
That should be pretty good, yeah.
They had the match. I don't know, because they showed the commercial for it on TV. Roman Reigns is coming back to face Rusev for the United States Championship.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's
And he'll be out of
interesting.
the way.
And
Yeah,
That's
but
the
he's not
rumor I was
winning
hearing.
because it's a dark match.
I knew they were going to. I had a feeling they would do that with Roman Reigns, to put him against Rusev. See, I hope, since it's a dark match, I doubt Roman Reigns is going to win. But if he does, that would be amazing.
Well, that'd be cool, man. And you better be tweeting me at Joe Cronin Show on Twitter. And if you don't tweet me, or let me know what happens. What happens that night. I want to know what happens at those house shows, and I want to thank you for listening too, by the way, buddy. I'm going to roll on to someone else, but it's pretty cool. But if you do start crying tonight about Sting, I want you to go ahead and look up The Dead on Dave on YouTube, and it's called Creator's Corner. I want you to...
Son of a bitch.
I just created semen in my pants, Dave.
I'm sorry, I was distracted because Tommy's trying to call me again.
If you guys, what did you guys really think of that fucking show?
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't care if Roman Reigns. I don't care about Roman Reigns coming back. Let's talk about his promo tonight on the Titantron, because I thought it was really stupid. He was like, you know who Roman Reigns is? His exact way he talks and the way he acts. He is oh God, what's his name from Airheads and the Mummy.
Hey Joe, real quick. Tommy is adamant you have to take Pat Glenn's call.
Oh yeah, he sent a message. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
you're adamant. You got to take his call.
Okay. Well, Jesus
call
Christ.
her up, kill ya.
Brendan Fraser.
He stole your show. Yes. Now he's telling you to take the call.
Yeah, he stole my show. Now now he's demanding who I put on. Brendan Fraser.
He'd be on the phone from like, Encino Man. You're off, Pat, you're on.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser in Airheads is exactly Roman Reigns. I'm telling you.
Spot on, dude.
Just go watch him. It's unbelievable. Believe that. God. You put the promo he did tonight next to Brendan Fraser trying to tell them why they need to play his band's record at the radio station. I mean, it's the same goddamn same thing.
Yeah, I thought he was taking acting lessons. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well,
oh God.
It was so weird. I mean, he sounds just like
so he
him.
can be in the segments like,
Here he is.
But that's
the Spanish guy.
But that's the rumor, though, is Roman's supposed to be coming back to feud with Rusev. So,
I'm down with that. Even though
at least he's not in the main event.
What?
As long as he's not in the main event at Mania, do what you want to do at Roman Reigns. Just keep him out of the fucking
What if
main
they
event.
fucking did like something where they turned Rusev? I don't know if they do that, but Lana with him would look good because they do a porn.
I think Reigns should go heel. I think that's how they can
Were you
salvage
talking
Reigns.
about
No,
that the
see,
other
I
day,
agree.
Dave?
I agree. That would be amazing. How can you make Rusev a face, though?
Not Rusev a face. I'm talking about taking Reigns and
not a
making him
double
heel.
turn. Then
all right,
No.
Patrick
then
Glenn.
they should do that. Do you think that's a good idea? Do you think they'll do that?
Well, I think they're going to go the same route they went with The Rock, and if he's not getting over enough, just fucking go ahead and turn him face or turn him heel, and then let the crowd.
You don't have to be a good wrestler to be a heel. Really,
I got Patrick Glenn on the phone because so here we go. What do we got? You better be there live with a stripper right now.
You have Tommy hostage. Why is he screaming at us?
No, I don't have Tommy hostage. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, loud.
Oh yeah.
All right. Sorry. Can I get a couple minutes of airtime? I want to get something off my chest that the little fuckhead Jared has been saying in the chat, and it really upset my girlfriend.
Oh shit.
Oh boy, what happened?
My girlfriend is half Jewish, and a little shit's going off making anti-Semitic remarks to Tommy. Dude, seriously? Come on, man. You don't know who else is fucking reading your shit, and it could be upsetting people. It took me 20 minutes to calm down my fucking girlfriend.
Wow. So wait a minute. He's calling Tommy C is not Jewish, and he's making
Calling him Nazi and all that stuff. But some people take that, very, very seriously. You don't know if people's grandparents went through the Holocaust. Seriously, dude. Just because Tommy.
Yeah, but we do that kind of shit on this show all the time. I mean, who's to stop people from feeling the same way about what we do? I mean, I'm sure Joe's done a. Actually, you don't really do
some of that stuff. My girlfriend's gotten upset with the things he said, but not when it goes to racial slurs to the point to where people who have survived the Holocaust, and it upsets people.
Yeah, Jaron, you little fuck.
He's a troll, man.
Yeah, fuck Jaron. Jesus.
Just because you got called on a lie that you didn't go to WrestleMania, fuck you.
Oh man.
Google Images.
That is good. Yeah, Google Images. You little bastard.
So you want these guys to stop getting on your case? Prove it. Show a ticket stub.
Yeah, I got ticket stubs. I swear to God, I got WrestleMania ticket stubs before. They're not.
Yeah, you can buy them on eBay.
I've got a WrestleMania ticket stub for WrestleMania.
Get pictures of that on Google Images too.
Yeah, the guy's hand was white and skinny.
Sorry to interrupt, but I've never really waded into the whole Jaren thing. I prefer to stay out of this whole thing. But Patrick does have a point. Jaren was spamming the chat with fairly strong-worded, I guess you could consider anti-Semitic responses. Either way, he was referencing Nazis and fairly pro Nazi sympathies.
That's the one that really got my girlfriend upset. Tommy
Which one?
Fields Jews.
Yeah, he was.
That's the one that really got my girlfriend upset.
You know, it's just because Tommy's in Germany, all this crap, and he's just using. That's all. He's just connecting Germany, Nazis. That's all he's doing. It's not even smart.
You know, we talk about it on the show. You know, sometimes people can go over the line. I don't feel what we do most of the time here on this program is going over the line, but from what I'm hearing of what Jaren did, that is crossing a line, and there has to be a
Spamming the
balance.
chat is different from calling in and saying something funny or
I did.
Halloween nigger, whatever. It's a
I
total
don't know.
different
I just
thing.
see it as being ridiculous, and you can easily block. I mean, if he's bugging people, block the shit. But I mean, I just don't even think he's trying to be hurtful. I think he's just being an idiot.
And it's just spiteful that Tommy caught him in a lie.
Yeah, and it's attention whoring.
You know something? It's funny. Yeah, we talked about like because I say crazy things. So like it does make me
You're
a
a
little
racist. At least
it does make me. I will say it does make me a little nervous when somebody else is getting yelled at for sort of what he said. You know what I mean? Because I know I have said crazy stuff. So I am a little worried about
just like the stuff with cancer. I actually know that's probably going to bug many. I mean, that kind of shit. I mean, there is things.
Yeah, I wasn't there for the comments that he made about cancer because my grandfather passed away of cancer. I didn't hear it. But the stuff that, with Jaren saying Tommy kills Jews, that strikes hard for, right to the heart.
You should be really, I think you should be more mad at Tommy than Jaren.
I'm not mad at Tommy. Why would I be mad at Tommy?
Because
Tommy
that's a horrific thing to do.
See, now that was okay. See, there you go.
That's how you do it with smart.
I mean, I just come
you just defined it. You just showed exactly. See, you made a joke that was funny, and everybody could tell that it was in jest. What Jaren was doing was not the same thing.
You're right.
So I think you're fine with what you do, Joe.
I still don't understand how we can just skip over.
I would say that, no, see, but to me, it's not always that good. Usually, it's just using a word for the sake of it.
What are you trying to say? That Joe? Are you trying to say that Joe sucks? Is that what you're trying to say, Jesse?
No. I'm being serious.
You say everything else sucks.
That was the first time in months I have seen it used so smart, and not. I didn't feel like just that. You know what I mean?
Wow, he says you're slipping.
That was
Joe.
fucking
Fuck.
great.
Well,
though. That's exactly the epitome of what I was talking about the other night.
I might get my job taken by Zombie Tosevich.
We're still skipping over the fact that Tommy sees a murderer. I mean, like, I don't understand how we don't cover this. All the heat's going to Jaren, but he's just a messenger.
Right.
No, but anyway, I hope your wife's okay. I hope everybody's all right over there, Patrick.
I think we still have Jaren. No, never mind.
I hope you guys are all right over there. That's too bad, and I don't know, man. I just
that's too bad.
It's too bad what happened. I mean, what Jaren had to say. I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I think I did ban him. I there you go. I banned him from the thing. So that
good job,
Sheldon
Cooper.
Off our fucking listen. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck him.
He just needs to learn where the fuck to say things. And yes, we all have our religious views and we all have our racial views and all that stuff. But yeah, Joe, you sometimes you make the sexual comments and they're funny. But when it comes to racism and all that stuff, that's crossing the line.
Yeah,
it ain't Halloween, nigga.
Yeah, did you hear that? Did you hear that song?
No,
Did you hear the new track?
I will buy that.
Round out your A's there at the end, and you're fine. Just round out the A's. You're okay.
Yeah, because if I went around and said that, I'm white as white, and I'd get my ass kicked.
Well, that's why Joe did it with the show we're all white here. He felt it was a safe zone. He was okay.
And then you got guys like LB, but then hang on, you got guys like LB calling in New York who fucking
loved it. Loved it.
They fucking actually have laughed on air.
I've got some badass. I have a large amount of badass, awesome black listeners
they're all big too.
That's why I love listening to your show.
They will
because
kick
all
someone's
your
ass.
fans are you're a diverse group of fans.
Come here and say that, and you'll get mutilated.
Right. Well, the thing with me is if somebody heard me out of nowhere randomly, they could think I'm the worst person ever. But if you know me, you know that I really do care about everybody, no matter who you are. And I do feel sorry when people get hurt by some of the things I say or if they're bothered a little bit. But then I'm like, for a second, I'm like, oh my God. And then I just go right back to, oh, fuck them. I don't give a fuck.
It's because you're basically my generation's Howard Stern. You're a shock jock.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, it's not even. You know,
It's Halloween, nigga. It's Halloween, nigga. It's all a motherfucking weed, nigga. It's Halloween, nigga. It's Halloween, nigga. It's all a motherfucking weed, nigga. It's Halloween, nigga. It's Halloween, nigga. It's all a motherfucking weed, nigga. It's Halloween, nigga. It's Halloween, nigga. It's all a motherfucking weed, nigga. It's Halloween.
Picture that shit going to high school, fucking listening to that shit. Just.
Oh my God, where can I buy that?
I guarantee that was not playing in Ferguson this year.
I'll put that up on
Put
iTunes.
that for $1 on your site, Joe, just for the hardcores.
Just just, you know, it'd be great if like everyone in Oakland on like Halloween night just went out with golf clubs and just
Oh my God.
just smash stuff and punch pumpkins and just everyone's like raging and fucking clubbing stuff. One guy's swinging from the streetlight, smashing it with a golf club, and they're just going crazy. Everyone in Oakland just fucking get up, motherfucker, crashing through the convenience stores. It's like All Hallows Eve. Tommy talked about it's Devil's Night in New Jersey, but in Oakland it's fucking.
It's all a motherfucking weed, nigga. It's Halloween, nigga. It's Halloween, nigga. It's all a motherfucking weed, nigga.
No, can you imagine, like in a movie, you got a car full of black dudes, and then you got a car full of white dudes fucking pulling up to that song just to look. Oh my
God.
Or just in real life, like you should try this, Joe.
Hey, Dave, I know I really don't know you because I've been off the show for a while, but I'm looking at your picture on Skype. You look like a cross between Alice Cooper and look the baby between Alice Cooper and Scott Stapp from Creed.
Oh my God.
No, what did you say earlier, Dave? You said you look like a hairy lesbian.
Yeah, I think you're talking about Dave Rose, who looks like a Ted.
Anyway.
Oh my God.
You're a hairy lesbian.
I think you should.
I've actually gotten Howard Stack before from Creed.
You should. I think you should be insulted by the Scott Stapp thing. That should make you mad.
Oh, it's so sad you have that queued up. Wait,
Let's pretend we have faith. Let's go there. Past the baskets of cash.
Yeah, I was never a fan of them or being, called him. So,
who has Creed that fucking handily readily available?
My God, the host. I hope.
Yeah,
he did it.
The host. I hope. I have a kid. I got YouTube, man. What?
Didn't he go on to sing for a Christian band, like a hardcore, like born again
Creed is
Christian?
considered fucking Christian rock.
Joe's actually a secret Natalie Imbruglia fan too.
Yeah. Oh my God. Remember? Oh, I loved her, man. Well, I don't know if I loved her music, but I loved like the video with her eyes were like just fucking. I'm torn. Look at my little eyes, I wanna be raped. Like, I don't know, it's just really... see, right now, I just pissed off a bunch of people. My mother got raped. My dad got raped. Like, it's not funny.
You don't piss
Bill
off
Cosby
people.
raped
You only
me.
piss off the people that don't know what's really going on. If you make it smart. If it's not smart, then of course it actually doesn't piss people off. It looks stupid. So if you get smart,
I
they can
agree.
fucking come at you.
Because I can't come off as gratuitous.
Like, when I yelled the F-bomb and the H-bomb... And, the camera several times and just appeared to be a bigot. And then half my listeners on SummerSlam disappeared.
Oh, that was fucking...
Remember that.
I don't remember that. Like, I remember it, but was it... You went, like, visceral for a minute, right?
Yeah, I got angry. I really did get angry. I found out that when I actually do get mad, I drop crazy fucking things. And that's why you got to remember that, like, I'm not racist, but I know the most horrific words to say to piss people off. So that's all it is. I'm not racist, and it's not like Kramer. Like, I'm like Kramer. I flip out. But it's like...
Joe, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you have like Time Life Sound of the 90s on your laptop or something?
Now play Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba.
I'll get knocked down.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I just
You get what you get from New Radicals. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Girl in the bathroom and tried to take her menstruation.
But masturbation's only good if you got a 7-inch.
Now play Daughter by Pearl Jam.
Oh man, I apologize.
Play my damn album, you son of a bitch.
I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, I probably need that.
One great 90s band was Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh yeah.
I know Jesse was posting some stuff about that, but yeah, they're a fucking
just
awesome
a
band.
rat in a cage.
Yeah, I'm going to see them in like 2 weeks. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Despite I've got AIDS, I'll still take a dig in the ass.
I'm going to completely out myself here, but I'm excited because I just found out Def Leppard's coming to Germany in May, and I'm fucking going.
The one-armed drummer.
I'm fucking going.
Dude, they're touring with Kiss.
Yeah,
take over for a minute. I gotta take a piss,
They already
Dave.
did that tour, but in
No, they're
Germany,
doing it
it's
again.
well, not in Germany. They're not. It's just them.
not?
No, May
Oh,
27th. It's
that's
6
not
days
a
after my
show, dude.
birthday. I can't wait. I've never gotten to see them.
You're missing out on one hell of a show.
Oh, I've seen Kiss. I've seen Kiss 3 times.
Oh,
Kiss.
well, I saw.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I just went out to Vegas and I saw them.
That's where I saw Kiss. I saw Kiss in 2001 in Vegas. Yes, they were awesome.
Well, they're doing a residency right now at the Hard Rock. So
Yeah, that's right.
The God of Thunder.
Yeah, they helped kill WCW as well.
Yeah, I know that stupid demon.
Here's what we'll do. We'll have Kiss bring in a new wrestler, and we'll call him the Demon. That'll work. What the fuck?
RoboCop didn't help either.
Gene Simmons has lost the demon character altogether, so it's not even.
You know, I don't even put my makeup on anymore. I'm just there to make money.
That sounds just like Gene.
Well, you know, that's because it is. I watch your show all the time.
That's why when you go to a show. That's why when you go to a show, Paul does most of the talking, because if Gene introduced the songs, he'll be like, "Yeah, this song is from Creatures of the Night, and you know you can buy our T-shirt for $25.95."
Right.
Yeah, you know, you really want to go and why are you guys all painting your faces for? I'm here. We're gonna sell pinball machines.
But no, I was making. My girlfriend and I went to a concert at a bar last Friday night, and the band opened up with Champagne Supernova by Oasis.
Oh shit!
Oh my god, that was the soundtrack of like 1995. That album was huge.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, and then they started getting drunk and beating each other up. So
yeah.
There you go.
Champagne Supernova. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Get the fuck away from me, you fucking bloody fuck! Fuck your ass! Fuck your mother! Fuck your dad! Fuck my dad! Fuck our family! Fuck you! Fuck me! Fuck the fucking crowd! Fuck Gibson guitar! No, Gibson! I'm not gonna play your guitar! You keep sending me advertisements! Play our guitar! We'll give you free! Fuck you, Gibson! Fuck you! Epiphone! Fuck you!
You know, I think you've been spending too much insurance.
Stratocaster, motherfucker!
I'm gonna butcher.
Joe, flip the switch. You went on the you got it on hyped. Shit. No, you've been selling too much insurance, my friend.
You know something? I think that Sting is there to take on Triple H because Triple H was too much of a pussy to take on Joe Cronin at WrestleMania 31. Isn't that right, Triple H? Isn't that right, Paul Levesque? Isn't it true that there's no way, there's no chance in hell that Stephanie McMahon is pregnant? You know why Stephanie McMahon isn't pregnant? Because there's a few things that are missing from the world right now that are going to make it impossible for Stephanie McMahon to get pregnant. And one of the things missing from the world that makes it the one thing that
Triple H's balls.
One thing that makes it impossible for Stephanie McMahon to get pregnant is the fact that Triple H doesn't have sperm or doesn't have testicles. But the second thing that's missing from the world and the reason why Stephanie McMahon cannot get pregnant, you guys know it, and I know it. Ooh, yeah, it's the Macho Man. That's right. They ain't your kids. They ain't your kids, are they, Paul? They're not your kids. They're somebody else's. And that's why you won't put
Stephanie in the back at the MCI Center.
That's why you won't put somebody in the Hall of Fame, isn't it? That's why you're a little afraid, because 15-year-old Stephanie got a whiff of the Macho Madness.
and I told her nothing face to face. Yeah.
I think that's exactly what happened. There's no denying it. I told you before. I told you last week. I told you months ago. I told you a year ago. Macho Man semen was inside that woman, ladies and gentlemen. That's the fucking fact. And that's why Triple H won't face me at WrestleMania 31. That's the exact reason. Get over it. Stop asking me when's it going to happen. It's not, because he's a pussy. That's the answer,
You know
Patrick Glenn.
Cronin? That's it. You're done. You're finished.
And you know something? That's it. I'm done. I've had enough.
That's my favorite thing Triple H does.
You want to mess with the game?
Hold on. I got something for you, Triple H. It's right here. Hold on. There you go, you fucking giant schnoz fuck. Now
If that was a real fart, the joke's on you because now you got to put your mouth by it.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get Patrick Glenn. Patrick Glenn, thanks for the call, man. Let's get him out of here before he gets too more sensitive on us. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Good thing I didn't do that fucking joke I was going to do tonight with the helmet.
But the, no, never mind.
Everyone's careful now. What are we afraid of fucking... Oh, man.
Geronimo!
Who's next? Who's getting fucking tap danced on next?
Thanks for watching
Are you
us.
saying that because Goldberg's a Jew?
Goldberg! Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let everybody know that you can all kiss my ass. No, but if you want to continue watching the show, we are going to be dropping off of YouTube now. Thank you very much for watching us. You can catch us in extra time now on twitch.tv/SpectrumGaming617.
Oh, everyone's got one of those. Fuck, dude, that was so... I can't even get into my own account on Twitch.
You don't have to. Just go over to Twitch, and if you can't get to Twitch, if you can't figure it out, just go to JoeCroninshow.com and watch us on Ustream with Overtime. Guys, this was Survivor Series 2014. Sting has returned. What do you think about it? Let's go out in style with some backlash by the bio side on the Joe Cronin Show. Make sure to subscribe to youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show on YouTube. Almost at 11,000 subscribers. You guys can make that happen if you go over there and click subscribe, or subscribe right here to Spectrum Gaming 617 if you so desire. Also, tweet my Twitter. It's at Joe Cronin Show on Twitter. Call the show 339-226-6610. We continue to take your calls as we go into overtime on Twitch and on Ustream, and we say goodbye to YouTube now. So make sure you go over to YouTube and Ustream or JoeCroninShow.com. We'll see you there. Make sure to follow me on Twitch. Good night.